I bet none of you have heard of today's game. From 1992 comes a long-forgotten arcade game based on a show that only received 2 seasons. It's Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa, an utterly fantastic arcade shooter. The cartoon the game is based on is not bad. When I first found out about it on some random YouTube video years ago, I had just jailbroken my PlayStation Classic, put the ROM on it, and found out firsthand just how kick-ass this game truly is. Not long after, I discovered it had a show. It's corny and fun, but lacks personality outside of cows shooting guns and fighting crime. That actually sounds cool. Anyway, it likely failed because people assumed it was just another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ripoff, which it kind of was. But that didn't stop Biker Mice from Mars or Street Sharks from existing. Despite also being TMNT clones, they are still remembered more than Cowboys of Moo Mesa, which I would argue is a more well-done show. Strange enough, Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa was made by Konami, just like the TMNT arcade games. So of course, this one is amazing too. I wonder why Konami picked this license and not one of the others. Perhaps it's because it plays like another arcade game of theirs, Sunset Riders. The story is akin to the show, beginning with a meteor crash landing on Earth with some sort of magical power that makes all the bulls and cows anthropomorphic, being able to walk and talk like humans, though they still moo on occasion. The masked bull and his gang kidnap one of the town's cows, Lily, the local bartender and former showgirl. It's your job to rescue her and bring justice to the masked bull and his boys. The game is a run and gun with 7 levels that can be played in any order, where you and 3 friends control grass-chomping, gun-toting lawmen. Your character can shoot in one of 8 directions and has a dash mechanic you can do by pressing the jump and shoot buttons together that pummels anything and everything in your way. Cowboys of Moo Mesa consists of your standard on-foot levels with some shoot-'em-up stages sprinkled in for good measure, where an eagle flies you around so you can blow up whatever gets in your path. The game is easy compared to most other quarter-munching cabinets, mostly due to how great the game controls and having plenty of invincibility frames when you get hit or respawn after losing a life. Bosses at the end of each level have patterns that are easy to pick up on, and the fights don't last too long either. In fact, the game will only take you about half an hour to beat from start to finish.
Rodeo. Rodeo.
For an arcade cabinet from the early 90s, the sprite work is gorgeous. Another Konami staple of the era. The enemy designs are really good too, like Boot Hill Buzzard and Saddlesaur the Scorpion. Animations are buttery smooth, like when you battle 5-card stud in the saloon and the balcony beneath starts to swing, or the snake you battle in a cave right before the fight with the spider guy at She's a Beaut. Ha, get it? Yep, she's definitely a beaut to look at with the use of colors in places that normally wouldn't have much color, like Old West towns, mines, graveyards, canyons. Yet, they use colors that make the whole thing pop. It's too bad the show and arcade cabinet are not remembered by many. With the series running from 1992 to 93, it just missed the train of the mid-90s Western revival with movies like Maverick, Unforgiven, and most notably Tombstone. Every episode of the Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa are likely still on YouTube, and the game can be played on an arcade emulator like MAME. Although I've never seen a cabinet in person, I would love to play or even own one someday. This ranks up there as one of my absolute favorite arcade games of all time. Make sure to check this one out any way you can. And if you need someone to play co-op with, I'll gladly be your Huckleberry.